Discover is starting off 2025 with some decent 5% bonus category picks, although one might not quite be worth it. Hey everyone, this is Kyle from FINE News, your financial resource for a changing world, and today we're going to be discussing Discover's 5% bonus categories for the first quarter of 2025. During this quarter, there'll be 3 categories that you could earn up to 5% back in, with these being restaurants, home improvement stores, and select streaming services. Starting with the restaurants category, this of course includes full service restaurants as well as fast food and even delivery apps, but in terms of exclusions, restaurants that are part of other businesses such as in hotels will not count, and apparently if the restaurant is coded as a bakery, then that also will be excluded. Moving on, home improvement stores includes retail stores like Lowe's and Home Depot, as well as building supply and garden supply stores. However, if you're making purchases through a third party such as a contractor, those won't count, and home furnishings, appliances, and things like that also won't work. Finally, we have the select streaming services category, which includes a laundry list of popular video and music streaming platforms. Basically, any streaming service you're probably thinking of likely counts, and Discover even notes that even if they don't explicitly list it, it might still qualify. However, there are still a few exceptions you'll need to know about. Namely, if your streaming service subscription is bundled with another service, such as your cell phone bill or your cable bill, then this might not work. Similarly, if it's billed through a third party, then the same thing might apply. Overall, I think these are some solid categories. I'm always a fan of the dining one since that's a pretty easy one to use, and I actually appreciate the fact that the home improvement stores has moved up to the Q1, because last time it was in Q2, and that was just a little bit too late for when we needed to start buying some stuff for maintaining our house. However, I do want to point something out about the streaming services category. While the 5% back sounds useful, and it might come in handy if you have a service like Fubo or YouTube TV that costs a bit more, I don't really see this being worth it for most people since they're probably not spending too much on streaming services. More importantly, to earn that 5%, you'll need to switch over to your Discover card, and the chances of you remembering to change back after the end of the quarter are probably pretty slim. Granted, even if you do forget, that's not a huge deal if you don't have another card that rewards you for streaming services, but on that note, if you do want to earn 3% back at restaurants and on streaming services among other categories throughout the year, then I definitely recommend the Capital One Saver card. And yes, in fact, as we previously speculated, the Saver One card is now just the Saver card with no annual fee. In any case, if you are a Discover It customer, there are a few things you'll need to keep in mind. As always, you will need to activate this offer in order to start earning. Also, the 5% back is capped at a total of $1,500 in combined category spend, meaning that you can really max this out at $75 for the quarter. But anyway, that's my 2 cents on these Q1 category picks, but I'd love to know what your thoughts are, so be sure to leave them in the comments down below. Also, if you like this video, please hit the thumbs up button, leave a comment, and be sure to subscribe because we have new videos all the time. So thanks again for watching, and I will see you next time here on FINE News.